So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender, getting set for this 185-pound title fight. He believes this title shot should have come a long time ago. But he has let bygones be bygones. The focus now, unseating the champion in dominant fashion and starting a new middleweight legacy of his own. 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the new champion. We will see how he performs tonight. So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's got to have. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and reach. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands. You ready? Okay, you ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. It's going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up. Quick level change.
Oh, he went single, rotate head outside. This dude's going for a ride. Oh, he flipped him over the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and bring down big strikes from your opponent.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Punch over the top.
And he comes through with a big knee. Knee to the body.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches over the head.
Another nice knee to the body. And potentially a critical takedown here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have landed for Daniel Cormier. DC, pretty good for you, man, thus far.
Good.
A couple of uppercuts there for good measure. So he's really starting to put together some significant body.
Take him down. take him down, cut him. Over and over, he secured these takedowns.
How about that shin?
He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Nice hook lands.
Every time these guys come together.
Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you gotta think that's something that's gonna give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Cormier's back in half guard. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Ground and pound strike is true. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go.
Nicely done. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Man, has he come out aggressively to start this fight, and landing at a pretty good clip too, connecting on a lot of shots up top to the body. Very technical striker, but tonight, really as aggressive approach as we've seen out of him in his UFC career. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that power with him. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by DC. Second round, straight ahead.
Take a deep breath and relax. You're okay. You got knocked down that round, but you're here to tell the tale.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
All right, round two. And he landed the right hand there. All right, he engages. Oh, nice grip to change the level. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups.
His opponent got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
Oh! Massive kick to the head. And they separate.
Nice kick.
Oh, do you believe it? Another head kick lands. Got to start raising that guard, or this is going to be the end of the fight.
I mean, it's going to be the end.
The overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots. He takes one of them. And the nightcap is the right.
Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
All right, he closes the distance, gets and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura. Watch for him to step over to try to get him up on his hip. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Then he's out. Cormier's has got full mount now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Cormier's back in full mount.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's gonna attack armbar here.
And he's out. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by DC. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
He's going to start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
He might get a finish here. Nicely done. Now try to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
And he's out. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch it.
And he's out. 20 seconds to go, round two.
And now he's in a guillotine. Watch guillotine.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble. Right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Big and kick.
Lands flush with that right hand.
Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Cormier's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting. All right, so a high amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Oh, he postured up there.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cormier. right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, side control now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Back to his feet. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. He's getting lit up right now, John.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Nice punch there.
Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it. He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Oh, too easy. Again, he goes for the takedown, and once again, plants his opponent firmly on it. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Kimura's not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Nicely done.
Come on, let's go.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be a plenty.
Looks like
this
he might
position.
attempt the guillotine now.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. Brilliant submission defense there. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out, just go for the finish.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Now he'll try to start attacking a rear naked choke from the top position.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
Getting tighter. And that will do it.
Unbelievable. What a performance.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them